Hey everyone, hope everybody's doing well. Today's video is about safety while parking around trees. This happened in our RV park, and yeah, a tree fell on somebody's vintage RV, poked a hole in their roof, did some extensive damages to the roof from what I understand. I do not have pictures or video of the roof itself, but I do have lots of footage on that tree and what it took for them to cut it down. So please stick around. It's about 6:45 a.m. The power is out. We had a thunderstorm rolling through. It really blew the Twinkie. But I have this little light that I just lit up. I don't have auxiliary power in here. I don't have a battery hooked up to this RV, which is no big deal with me. I haven't really needed one. I've got these little backup lights and stuff. The one on the floor burned out. So they're little USB lights. A friend called and said his RV got hit by a tree. So when this lets up, I'm going to go out and walk the area and see what the park looks like. Check the news. And it's supposed to pass over. We're under a tornado watch until 8 a.m. But tornadoes are kind of rare here, so I'm not concerned about that too much. Okay, just wait till sunlight comes along. It's still dark outside. Rolling thunder. And here we have a tree down. It clipped the corner at that brand new RV. This guy just got this RV like last week. The Stratus. And then this little mini motorhome, trees on top of it. Rooted right up from the ground. And this branch right here, everybody was telling him to cut this branch, and he didn't, because he said it was balancing this tree, which is true, but it caught that tree. Wow. So I don't know what kind of damages it did to that little mini motorhome. Walk around here. Tell you what, when this thing blew in, my Silver Streak was really rocking. I have to go on the other side. Harder to see on video. It doesn't look like it damaged the RV. I have to go from the other side. Probably should get out from under it. We just talked to the guy with the Stratus RV. He also has a brand new Jeep truck. And he started parking it behind his RV. And the manager asked him why. And he said, I didn't want a branch to fall on it. Here the whole freaking tree falls. Irony. Wow. It's a good thing he didn't have that truck there. They'd be crying. Man, bad. And this is the other side. Man, this could have been really bad. Not that it's good, but wow. Look at that, it just grazed the Freedom Spirit. But unfortunately, there is a big branch on top of the Stratus. Can't really tell. This guy just went out to buy some sort of saw, and one of the guys in the Freedom Spirit went out to buy a chainsaw, a gas-powered one. Whew. Because we have no power right now. What do you think of all this, Birdie? I took Birdie with me so she wouldn't have an accident in the RV. Okay, let's head back to the RV. We'll come back out when that gets a little bit brighter, take more pictures. The rest of the park looks good, other than just trash that got strewn about. Oh yeah, that got moved. The little storage thing. I haven't even looked at my own place yet. Hey, boo-boo. What are you doing over here? Huh? What are you doing over here, boo-boo? Mouse? 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 Look at these goofy kittens. What are you guys doing? Why are you standing in the water? You don't have to stand in the water. Oh, but it's fun. It's like little kids, right? Find a puddle, play in it. That's funny. And here's my damages. Thank goodness. Everything's okay over here. Even my plants stayed intact, but the two RVs protected them. Power is back on. My little lights came on. Okay, I'm gonna get the little dogs out. In this one.
Wow, this is just the only tree, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, he said it poked a great big hole in his roof, and he keeps his tools and equipment in there. Man, that sucks. Cut it up more. And this is the Jeep truck that could have met its fate, could have met its demise. Wow. And he only parked it over here because he did not want a branch falling on it. Here, a whole freaking tree would have fallen on it. Wow, what luck, huh? What luck. It's kind of hard to see, but there's another tree down on this side too, on the neighboring property. It's a mess. It's a big mess. That big branch right there. It's going to be a challenge. And he's going to try to angle his truck so he can move his RV out. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, he's got to get his landing gear and everything up first. Oh, boy. They got pretty far. I don't know how they're going to cut the huge part up. He's doing a good job, though. And this guy keeps following me around. Belongs to a neighbor. A neighboring property. Be great firewood if somebody needed any. I don't know what your name is, but I'm going to call you Goose because you like to goose people. People think he's my dog because he's following me everywhere. Poor guy. And there's what it looks like several hours later. An entire day spent on these guys' part. Wow, lots and lots of work. And there you go, tree gone. Last of it. As for the rest of the park, the trees are pretty good. So, thank goodness. Oh yeah, this one over here's got to go too. And the guy that lives on that site was the one that was cutting down the other tree off of his RV. And he's experienced, he's done this before. Of course, my video is proof of that he's done it before. He did a good job of getting rid of the other one. So this will be the next one to come down. Because that could do some damages as well. And then down here we have a Widowmaker. And no, this is not the Widowmaker. This is Boo Boo. Boo Boo. He's a sweet boy. He belongs to a lady in this park. He's neutered. And he's a good boy. Aren't you? Yeah, he's a sweetheart. Huh, Boo Boo. He's a good boy. Huh, him's a good boy. Yeah, him's a good boy. I love you, Boo Boo. I love you, Boo Boo. Okay, I'll see you later, Boo Boo. We're gonna go look at that tree. There you go. You can see the branch that broke on this one. This lady's car broke down, so she can't park in this site right now. But they're going to come down and see if they can get it down before they haul off those trunks. Or that trunk, the pieces of that trunk. If we just split it right up, we had 65-mile-per-hour winds. So, you know, it might be a good idea if you move into an RV park. It's an older RV there with a older truck and such. But then again, my RV is actually older than his. My Silver Streak. Mine's a 74, his is a 76. But as I was saying, it's always a good idea to take a look at these trees. If you're going to move into a site with a tree, make sure that they've been maintained and cut back. This one has been cut back, but the wind still got that brittle part over there. Check out the trunks. You know, if the trunks look good and solid, you might be okay. Well, you should be okay. That one has a good solid trunk to it. But yeah, some people want the trees, some people don't want the trees. For me, my little RV stays so cool. It's just a 22-foot motorhome that I don't really have to have a tree. Although I have one, that's mine right there. But, you know, that was just the site I was given when I moved here because it was the only site left. But that's okay because I really kind of like my little private corner in the world. So, but yeah, just kind of inspect things and make sure everything's cool. Okay, thank you for watching and live the life you love. I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye.